checking. In we go. Very nice. And because Alex and Humphrey, no, turn off the video. Good. Come on in. How's the view? Very nice. Very good. Lovely. Onto the mat we go, everyone. Getting this on record. Thank you. Following. And this is day 4 of finding flow. So onto the mat, take a lay down, hands on your belly. Make sure that you're feeling comfy enough to stay there. We're recording this at a time of cold here, so hence the blankets and the jumpers and leg warmers and just as you come into land like a bird flying into its nest, snuggle in a little. Oh, a natural yawn may turn up. That was a good one. Oh, do me. Rest the hands on the belly. Opportunity to observe the fact that an inhale follows an exhale and an exhale follows an inhale, and they keep on doing that groovy little flow in, flow out for the whole of your existence. Softly bring the right knee in towards the chest. As you exhale, squeeze the air out of the right side of you. Inhale, pop the foot back down. Exhale, left knee in, squeeze the air out of you. And pop the leg back down. Draw both knees in, legs tightly tucked together. Squeeze 1. Lift the lower spine off the mat. 2. And on the 3rd, bring the forehead towards the knee towards the forehead. Make yourself small. And then head back down. Soles of feet down. Make the feet as wide as your yoga mat. And start rocking them side to side. Rock them enough to feel it in the spine, but not for the buttocks to come off the mat too far. And then maybe find a way to coordinate your breath with it. And then start to turn the head as well now. Obviously, you can go in tandem with the legs, or you can go opposite direction. Take the knees all the way over to one side, it doesn't matter which, just let them hang for a moment. Stretch out the opposite arm. Oh, I've done lots of yawns today. It's nice. Oh. And then rock back to the centre. Take some rock side to side again. This is a public information broadcast now. Can you all be very careful at the moment? I would like you all to be careful. Be careful in your cars. Can you be careful with your electric blankets, your fires, your night lights? It's all got a bit busy with the fire service at the moment. So can you all stop it? Can you all be a bit more sensible, please, everybody? Take care of yourselves. And then rock the knees over to one side. Head over to the other. Take a stretch of the opposing arm. Hence me yawning. It's been going off so much. Oh. And back to the centre. Oh, lovely. That was done just for me, to be honest with you, the starting bit. Draw the knees in towards the chest. Give it a squeeze. 1, 2, 3. Lift the tailbone off the mat. Lift the head off the mat. Head back down. Hands behind the back of the thighs. And a subtle rock up to seated. Come into a cross-leg position in a blanket or bolster. Jesus Christ, these leggings, what possessed me? I feel like Rod Stewart on a bad day. hands to prayer. They are quite the number. Oh dear. Take your hands and give them like a little secretive rub together, like a little something. Someone's going, oh, would you like a piece of cake? Oh, yes, that's nice. Like a nice bowl of fresh soup. I've just made some roast butternut squash soup. Oh, yes, that kind of feeling, yeah. Feeling. And then take one hand onto the forehead and one hand onto the back of the head. Just sway. I hope you find this. This can be a very comforting thing to do. Kind of gentle holding of the hair there. The tender touch you can create for the self. Release the hands. Again, someone's just offered you something lovely. You get into the cold and the rain and someone goes, ooh, you fancy a nice cup of something. Oh, yeah. Hands over the heart and take a sway again. You may find you start to make a gentle circular motion. There is no right and wrong with this. These motions are naturally comforting. You can see them in the animal world when animals are in distress to comfort themselves. They'll often take a swaying to sway. We rock a baby to sleep. So sway from your heart center. Back to the center. Give your hands a little rub again. Hands down to the belly. Let the belly round into the hands and sway again. Soften the shoulders. As you do, let the neck move naturally. Having the hands low can keep the hips a little rooted. And then raise the hands up to the sky, long spine. Today, keep everything as liquid and soft as possible. Arms down the outside. It's all about flow. Take the right arm behind and take it around the left side. Interlink the fingers like so, and your fingers can grip around the side of the body. Gives you a nice upright position. Sit tall, chest open, correct the posture, chin in. And then ease open the right side of the neck. So again, if you work on a keyboard, if you're working in a seated position, avoid the stretch feeling. You never stretch the neck. The neck does not need to be more flexible. The neck needs strength. Take the chin down to the chest. Slide along your collarbone carefully and open the left side of the neck. Release the hands up to the sky. And swing them behind again. Obviously this time, taking a grip of left hand. Forearm creates the arch in the back of the spine. Elbow out nice and wide, fingers to wrap. And ease open, ear to the right side, open the left side. Slide chin down along the collarbone. Ease through and open out the other side. You can't help but be tentative when you do neck stretches. It's easy for the neck to become in disagreement with you. And release the head down. Raise the arms up to the sky. And take the hands back to prayer. Unfold the legs and we'll move softly onto all fours. Now, FYI, we'll be coming up to standing quite quickly, so I'd recommend just putting the blanket to the side. I'm doing it, the sock's coming off, I'm daring it. Voila. Onto all fours. Take some easy moves through the spine. Head, neck, shoulders. And then simply press the right leg back, nice and long. Press out into the heel. Look behind. Stretch the back of the leg out. You can lift the left leg if it feels good to do so. And knee back down. Take the hands a little far forward, a little dip of the hips, elbows in. And a rock back again. Send the buttocks not quite to the heels, just creating the length. And back to all fours. Soft press back of the left leg. And feeling it through the heel and the calf. And knees back down to the mat. A little dip forward with the hips. Just enough to feel it in the wrist, not too much, and a little dip back. Not all the way back, small movements. Inhale, we're going to step into a half forward fold at the front of the mat. So, as we do this sequence, attempt to do it at about 20% effort to 50% effort. If you put too much effort in it, you're going to make your lower back very sore, okay? So, be liquid, be loose. Let the head hang. Loosen out. Sweep the arms out to the side. First, standing posture. Hands up above. Hands to prayer. We're all staying pretty much continuous movement there. Inhale, hands up above. Gently sweep the prayer behind. I'm going to say the word gently so many times. Roll through a forward fold. So flop, rain down, wave down, hands by the side of the feet. And reverse it, come all the way up. A big wave. Prayer softly behind, repeat. Roll down, chin in, look between the legs. Roll up. Softly roll down. Roll up. This time, take the easiest swoop behind. Go down by the sides of the feet. Touch base with the mat. Inhale, chair pose. Arms wide, soft and easy. Swing the arms back. Swing them forward, a little lift of the heels. Swing them back. A little lift of the heels. And then a full forward fold, let that go. Take your hands to the right side, have the fingers pointing towards each other, palms down, neck relaxed. We're going to come all the way up to the right side with the elbows wide, fingers relaxed, head relaxed, and ease across the top, like our arms and face are a sunflower tracking the sun all the way across the sky and down to the left. Sway a little to the right, so we can then come all the way up to the left. There's a little counter sway. So we have momentum. When we have momentum, things get easy all the way down. And then arms wide, rise. Hands back to prayer. We'll repeat that. Inhale, hands to the sky, prayer goes behind. Tuck the tailbone under, pubic bone, navel towards each other. As you roll down, you can release and arch the spine. Roll up, Remember to tuck the tailbone under and roll down. You'll strengthen all the way through the muscles at the front of the body. Roll up. I want to avoid compressing the spine, so squeeze the buttocks. Swoop down. Chair pose. Let the arms go back and the heels come up. Raise, so opposite way this time. As the arms go back, the heels come up. Raise. All the way down to the mat. No side moves this time. Step back, right leg, knee goes down. You'll notice a rocking back feeling. As we rock forward, sweep the arms up. As we take them down, send the arms back. Raise up. Lower down. Raise up. Full circle. Hands go down. This is a forward motion. So we answer it with a backward motion. Lift the back knee, rock back, and then we step forward into a little old flat back. Exhale, forward fold. This time we're taking the side move up to the right, down to the left. Counter sway up to the left, down to the right. Arms wide to wide. Hands to prayer. And we repeat this. Inhale. Exhale, hands go behind, tuck the tailbone under. Inhale, roll through. Just one of these. Swoop down. Swoop up. Full circle. Chair pose. Lift. Swoop the arms back, heels up. Swoop them up. Forward fold. Inhale, left leg back, knee down. So that's a rolling back action. And then we roll up with the arms. Slide them back. So let the legs do what they want. You can go half monkey, you can just stay in lunge. As long as everything's nice and fluid and easy to do. Inhale up, open the arms out. Hands go down, look down. Rock back to rock forward, flat back. Forward fold. Up to the left first, sway up. And sway down, counter sway. Sway up. And sway down. Arms wide, right. Take the press straight behind. A big swoop down. A swoop up. Arms wide. Chair pose. Swoop the arms back, heels up. Lift them. Forward fold. Good. Inhale, right leg back. Knee stays off the mat. Inhale, arms up. This has got a bit of wobble factor to it. Swoop the arms down, send them back. Lift them up. Swoop the arms down, send them back. Lift them up. Swoop them down. Full circle coming. All the way up, big circle. Swoop down by the side of the feet. Rock back. Rock forward, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. One sway up to the right, all the way up. All the way down. Half forward fold. Full forward fold. Lefty leg back, high lunge. Send it back. Raise the arms up. Swoop down. Swoop up. Swoop down. Swoop up. Third one's the big spin. Swoop down. Swoop up. Big circle. All the way down to the mat. Rock back. To rock forward. Flat back. Forward fold. One sway up to the left. All the way up. Sweep. And lower. half forward fold, full forward fold. Right leg back, high lunge, raise the arms up. We go 1. Big lowering down, swoop down. But on this one, as we come up, we greet ourselves with a warrior 2, heel down, no. Inhale, float the hands up to the sky, let the legs do what they want. Exhale, arms down. If you remember Eagle and Albatross week in lockdown, it's this section. Lift up, exhale. So think of those albatrosses, how they glide over the sea. Have you seen them? Got the biggest wingspan of any bird. And is it bigger than the eagle? I don't know. Answers on a postcard. Settle into your warrior. Nice and steady. Spin the arms all the way over the top. Back as the foot rolls, rock back. Rock forward, flat back. Exhale, fold. 1 spin to the right, up we go. Open up. Lower down. Half forward fold. Forward fold. Left leg back, send it back. The weight goes back. As we rock forward, the arms come up. As we swoop down, to come out of it, warrior 2, open up. Get the vibe, don't you now? Lift up, lower down. Lift up, lower down. Lift. Set it in place, keep the neck smooth, the fingers. No stillness required in this. Spin the arms down. We rock back to rock forward, flat back. Forward fold. Arms wide, we rise. Hands back through prayer. We're going down to the mat in a moment. Inhale, hands up, prayer behind. The big swoop down, swoosh. The big swoop up, that goes into a big circle. Via a chair pose, lift. Arms go back, heels come up. Arms go up. Head goes down. Inhaling into a plank. Exhale, rock back to a dog. Inhale, roll into a plank. Exhale, rock back to dog. Inhale, roll into a plank. Lower down to the mat. Arms wide. Inhale, lift chest and feet. Little lift and a little lower. Lift again, heels up. A gentle gaze to the right and lower. Lift up. Little gaze to the left and lower. Inhale, all fours. A little child's pose. Back to all fours and downward dog. Right leg up to the sky. Circle of the right knee. 1, 2, and 3. Foot goes down to the mat as we exhale. Inhale, we ripple forward. 1 and 2. So plank to dog. And 3. Roll it down to the mat. Just one of these now. Hands a little wide. Inhale, lift the heels. Bring them up. Exhale, lower. All fours. Child's pose. Yeah, it's a continuous motion, this one. All fours. Down dog. Left leg circle. 1. Pop goes my hip. 2, 3. Foot down to the mat. Downward dog. Ripple forward. Rock back. Ripple forward. Rock back. We roll down, low and steady. Hands wide, heels up, lifting. lower down. All fours, child's pose. Back to all fours, downward dog. Right leg all the way up to the sky. This time, open out the hip. Good. Swing the leg through, let it land somewhere central on the mat. You got the idea. High fingertips. Rock the weight back for pyramid pose. Somewhere, back heel doesn't need to go down. Rock forward, raise the back leg. Rock back, head down, heel towards the back of the mat. Rock forward, raise the arms. You know what's coming, don't you? Rock back. This time, rock forward. Take the arms by the hips. Warrior 3. Take the arms forward. Take them back. He says grabbing a wall. Take them forward. Swing them back. Inhale all the way to standing. Bring in the left knee with you. Send it back. On the mat, rock back to pyramid. Inhale forward into a plank. Exhale, downward dog. Rock forward, you'll feel like you've done something today. Rock back. You know that 20% effort? That's what I was talking about. Rock forward. Rock back. Reel it all the way forward, land down on the mat. One little raise, lift. And lower. All fours. Child's pose. Roll forward. Down dog, Ardha Mukha. Left leg up, open out the hip. Swing through, plant it comfortably. Rock back for the pyramid. Rock forward for the raise of the right leg. Rock back for the pyramid. Rock forward, raise of the arms. Rock back, both together. Breathe it in, lift. Swing the arms back. This is my favourite leg. Swing them forward. Swing them back. Swing forward. Lower down. Rock back. Into plank. Downward dog. Ripple through. Rock back. Ripple forward. Minimum effort. Maximum results. Rock back. Roll forward. Lower down. Bend the knees. Lift chest. Lower down to the mat. Inhale all fours. Raise the right leg. Open out the hip on all fours. Swing it through for pigeon pose. Knee to chest. Heel to the left. Land on the right hip. Rock forward and turn to the right. You can even lift the hip up. Look back to the left foot. Rock forward, look to the right, so rolling out the hip. It's nice, isn't it? Look to the back. Look forward, square of hips, square of shoulders. Lower down. Lift up, you can bring the back leg with you. Lower down. Lift up. Lower down, stretch the arms out, and finally a moment of rest to release the hip. Lift the chest. Have a little command to the left leg and say, oi, you, round the front. Swing it around. Cross it over. Swing it back. Look forward. Swing the leg round, you can help it. Cross it over. Swing the leg around. Send it back. Swing it all the way around the front. Cross it over. Hold on. Send the left arm back. Bring the left arm forward. That one points to the front of the mat and the right arm goes back. Doesn't need to fully finish into a line. It's just a movement of the spine. So flow side to side. Open and twist. Open and twist. Gaze forward. Send the leg back. Tuck the toe under. Right leg up to the sky. Open it up. Land down on all fours. Little child's pose. Rock forward. Raise the left leg. Open out the hip. Swing it round for easy pigeon. Land on the hip. Look back. Look to the left. Roll the hip. Look to the back. Roll the hip. Repeat one more time. Roll the hip. Look forward, lift the chest. Lower down. Lift. Lower. Lift the chest, maybe shimmy the leg forward for a bit more juice. And land down. Take a moment to breathe and rest. That's gone quick, bugger. Lift the heart, come up, and then it's bringing the right leg round. Swing it on round. Swing it on back. Swing it on round. Swing it on back. Swing it round, take hold. Right arm goes behind, just floats. Then the left arm goes behind and it just floats. And repeat, twist. Go back, keeping the spine tall, that's nice. And twist. Twist and wrap around. Twist and release. Spin the leg back around. Three-legged dog, raise left leg to the sky. Swing the legs on through. You can either jump cross-legged or swing them round the outside. Legs out in front. Hands behind the backs of the legs. Roll back one. Come back up to the top. Extend the left leg long. Roll back with the right leg. Oh, take the right leg across the body. And open it out around the side. All the way around the outside. So it clicks down the right side. Draw the knee in towards the chest. Hands behind the back of the thigh. And roll yourself back up by pressing out through the ball of the foot. Bring both knees in towards you. Roll back. Roll up. Extend the legs. Keep hold of the left. Roll that one down. Across the body. Open out to the side. Send it all the way down. Both knees in towards the chest. Rock up. Rock back. Send the legs all the way back. And this time when we come out of it, rock all the way up. Send the legs a little wide. And flop down the middle. Sway a little side to side for the lower back. Again, this isn't the forcing forward, that's a rag doll. Do you remember that program, Raggy Dolls? They'll all go flop. Or Toy Story, I think, would be the most up to date. Ease the spine back up. Cross the legs over comfortably to make that equilateral triangle. So lots of hip work has been done. Reach the hands towards the sky, easy as they go. Take the prayer back behind, elbows high, sit tall. Send the elbows as far forward in front of the shins as you can, or place them on top of the knees. Hands to prayer, lift the chest. You'll find that goes into the outer hips, and you can press the elbows into the knees, so all around the outer edge of your hips. Claire, if you bring the heels further away from your groin, send them forward, it'll go into the outer hips. Feel it? Yeah, that's what we want. Lift the chest rather than arching forward. Come back up out of the pose. Hands behind. Take the feet wide. Take the right leg down. Keep the right hip on the floor. Press it towards the earth. So we've had an external rotation. Now we're having an internal rotation. Ease over to the other side. Hips locked into the earth. Press down. Open the legs a little wide. Go to cross the legs over again. We'll go for your easy option. Swap them. Come back up to our seated. Lazy arms up above. Prayer behind so the elbows go wide. Lean forward. Locate the elbows. So it can be pressing down and lifting the chest. Or if you hook in front of them, then you can create that length. Aim is to get most of the sensation in the hips, not the lower back. And release. Hands behind. Separate the feet. Swing it over to the left and press the hip down. Swing it back to the center. Press the hip down. And then all the way down to the mat. Grab blankets, grab socks. Continual motion now complete. What happens after continual fluid motion all the way through, laying down doing nothing feels rather spectacular. You kind of go, ooh, I could lay still. Rather than, right, let's get this shavasana out of the way and crack on with the day, which is what normally happens. Obviously, if you're watching this back at the height of summer, this will seem like quite a fandango. Down onto your mat, find any comfy space you can. Keep your focus on the sensation of stillness. How do we do that? By focusing on the one thing that still continues to move when the body is still, and that's the breath. Count 5 breaths, making them as smooth and as fluid as connected as can be. When you've reached 5 smooth breaths, tune in with the sensation of the body. You should feel a sense of peacefulness residing. Count 5 breaths again, but see if you can breathe lighter and softer. Take a full and deep breath into the belly and then the ribs. Top it up. Exhale low and slow. Count 5 of the quietest breaths you can actually take. If there was a feather underneath your nose, you wouldn't even see it move. These breaths are so silky soft. Take a full breath into the belly and the ribs. A little more. Exhale low and slow. And it's time to take the big stretch and yawn. And you can quite happily tick off today that you've done your yoga, your exercise, your steps, your calories, or whatever of those physical personal goals you may or may not have had. And also you've done your meditation and your breath work. It's all been done in one caboodle. So as I wish you namaste, take care of yourself. Well done for doing that class. I like it. Namaste.